And again, Muckle out in front in the heads-up battle.
Derek, though,
425.
first to act on this hand. He's got a 10, 8 of spades, will raise.
Look at this. A 3-bet here by Muckle with the Queen 7 offsuit.
Yep, makes it 975, but Derek's going to see the flop with them. Who will get lucky? Well, there's 2 8s out there. That gives 3 of a kind to Derek. He's the one that got lucky.
Incredible. How high is this pilot flying right now to flop this hand?
And he's got Muckle betting it.
Well, it's perfect. You think your opponent's got aces? You've got 3 8s.
1.3.
You got a chance to win a monster.
Wow. 650 bet by Muckle. Derek going to make the min raise. Always a scary thing to have happen. And a quick call by Muckle.
Well, this surprises me by Muckle here. He's out of position. Normally you float when you're in position.
Jack on the turn. Muckle checks.
He's either going to check raise here or bet on the river if he's going to try to win this pot.
2.1.
And here comes the bet again for Derek. 2.1 million.
All in. All in. Call.
Muckle is going to make a big mistake and go all in.
Wow, and the snap call, and Muckle drawing completely dead. No card he can catch to win this pot. Just bad timing for the finance man from Penn State right there.
Have it. You just have it every time, dude.
So Muckle is absolutely crippled from that blow. Four-handed poker continues. Everybody's got chips. And we're going down to the table. Sylvain now with a pair of 4s in first position.
Yeah, got the cold 44s. Like to shoot somebody down with this hand.
260.
Well, he's going to raise it. Just took him a little longer than usual to do it here. 260 is the bet.
Serge goes out. Muckle not playing. Derek's going to take a look at queens.
Well, this is going to get raised for sure. Just a matter of how much.
750.
750.
Well, you heard it. 750.
Yeah, nearly a $500,000 raise here into a guy who doesn't like to fold, that's for sure. And Sylvain does make the call, so Derek well out in front. Here's the flop. Oh, ace, queen, 10. Dream flop for Derek. He has flopped 3 queens.
600.
600,000.
All in.
All in.
Call.
Oh, man. Over the top. Re-raise all in by Sylvain. A big mistake and an instant call, of course.
Well, he has Derek covered.
Well, it's too bad. Sylvain making the same mistake. The all-in bet didn't have to. And there's a definite leak in his game.
Well, no doubt about it, Vince. It's a hole in a rowboat, that's for sure. What a time to move all in. I don't understand. When the guy 3-bet you before the flop, leads out on that flop, boy, this is the spot you want to take to move your chips in.
And this time, it is going to be painful for him as he's down to his last million. Wow, 3 of spades. Doesn't matter. Huge pot for Derek Rosenbarger. And that is really a gift in a lot of ways for Derek. And now Roy Winston, the doc, looks down at his hand. It's a wired pair of 4s. Not too bad.
Well, he doesn't raise with him, Vince. He's just going to limp in and make the call with the 2 4s.
Might into Scott Yoon now. Scott has picked up this hand, keeps coming back. Ace, king, big slick again.
Wow.
700 on top.
He's going to raise it 700,000 more, makes it 900,000 straight.
I call.
And it's quickly called
Whoa, that fast?
by Roy Winston with the 2 4s.
We got a monster pot brewing here. 4s up against ace, king. Here's the first 3.
Bingo, bango, bongo. The doc has flopped a set. Just what he was dreaming about.
Queen 6, 4. Can you believe it?
Well, action's on Scott.
Well, he quickly checks it, and now
1
Roy
million.
Winston, the dog, is going to bet out. Not afraid of chasing his player away. Bets $1 million.
Well, he bets $1 million, and look at this. Scott Yoon eyeing his chips here. Like he wants to play this pot.
Well, this is not the flop he wanted for sure.
Make it 3 million. I'm all in.
He's going to make it $3 million to go.
And the duck goes all in, and he gets quickly called by Scott Yoon.
Wow. Bang, bang, bang. Bet, raise, call just that quick. And Vince, this could do it right here. Scott Yoon drawing nearly completely dead here. He must make an ace-high straight to win this pot to stay alive in this tournament.
Listen, no matter what
if
happens,
it doesn't come a jack or a 10 on the turn, this tournament is over. Even if it comes king, king, or ace, ace, that won't do it because Roy will have a full
You
house.
got me real good that.
Right now, Roy Winston, the dominating favorite here to take down this WPT title right now. Scott Youn had the ace, king, a big hand heads up. Not a big flop for him, though. He tried to make a move with the ace, king. It didn't work as Roy flopped the set. And unless a jack or a 10 comes off here, this tournament is history.
Here comes the turn card.
Well, it's a deuce of diamonds. That's going to do it.
Yeah, it's over.
Roy Winston is a WPT champion.
If you enjoy our videos and would like to see more, make sure to check out the links in the description. Also, make sure to comment below what you would like to see next, and we will work on your ideas as soon as possible.
Fives will make it 195 to go. Into the ant. Quickly folds an ace high.
Corey calls.
15, Murray.
Corey gonna speculate with his 9-7. Just likes to play pots and figure out where he is and then muscle. It's a 5 ace 3, 3 of a kind there for Mark Bailey.
Dream flop for Mark.
Corey hits none of that, he checks.
225.
And Mark Bailey's gonna bet 225. He doesn't have anything, but look at this.
Now, he is floating here, calling with no hand, no draw, which means he's going to make some kind of play at this pot before it's over.
3 on the turn, that's 5's full for Mark Bailey. Corey's checking.
375.
375 the bet. Corey, you might better rethink your plan. Whatever play he makes, Vince, he'll be burning up chips. He's drawing completely dead right now. No card he can catch to win this pot.
Oh no, say it ain't so. He's gonna raise, he floated, and now he's gonna take a shot at the pot. He makes it 750 to go. Marcus puts his face down. He's giving us a Meryl Streep right now.
You pull it in, please. Pull in my bet.
Let me see how much is in the pot. I've got a marginal decision to make.
Oh boy, guy's got 5's full.
I'll call.
Oh, the whining call.
I like that play, but surely if you're in Corey's seat, you have to wake up and realize the guy has a hand. He's not calling on a draw here. He must have a hand.
Down to the river, it is a deuce.
River comes up to 2 of clubs.
Corey goes through with the bluff, but
All in call.
he gets picked off like an acorn on a tree.
Mark wins
Thank
with
you.
full house.
Mark Bailey is doubled up.
Over 3.
Bad timing for Corey Hockman.
You always look dumber folding than calling. You always look dumber folding than calling. Like if you fold and you're wrong, you look really dumb. But if you call and you're wrong, you're like, oh, whatever.
Tom McDonald lays down the queen deuce suited, and Gruesome with another playable hand, this time pocket 7s. As you see the impressive stack of Mike McDonald, over 1 million in chips there. And Gruesome raises again, this time to 28,000. Why change it?
I think if his sizing is a little bit bigger, it has to do with 2 things. One, he's trying to disincentivize the big blind from calling, and Scott Seaver is a very, very skilled and good player. And then 2, he's a little bit in early position, so with more players to get through, you might want to make it a slightly bigger size.
Got it. Seaver defends his blind with the ace-deuce offsuit and the flop, 9-7-4, a set for Philip Gruesome.
Yeah, monster hand for Philip here. Not much of anything for Scott, just ace high and a couple backdoor draws.
Seaver checks it over to Philip. They're very familiar with one another.
These are the 2 guys that got heads up in London, and a very interesting check by Philip on the flop. I actually don't mind this check. He wants to be able to check some relatively weak hands, so because of that, he's also checking some monster hands in order to avoid transparency.
A little bit of balance as he fills up on the turn. Scott Seaver now drawing dead. Little does he know that, though, as he takes a 35K shot at this pot.
Not a huge fan of this bet. Scott does have ace high, which does have some showdown value, but also he has very little equity, which means it's very tough for him to improve to a good hand. Philip obviously going nowhere on the turn with his full house. And this 8 is going to spell disaster for Scott, as it's a card that's much more likely to help his range than Philip's range. And so I can't imagine him giving up here.
All in. You win.
Oh, and Scott moves all in. A snap call from Philip. And rather quickly, Scott Seaver is eliminated.
Scott.